Chelsea are not interested in signing Isak. You know, when Isak informed Newcastle that he wanted to leave, there was a report that Chelsea are interested in signing him. But the latest report right now is that Chelsea are not interested. And for me, it makes sense. There is no reason Chelsea should be trying to sign Isak. What reason? It doesn't make any sense for me. You know, for me, Chelsea have already solved the problem of number 9. Jao Pedro and Delap. I think both of them are enough. Both of them are enough. Then you have players that can play multiple positions. You still have a player like Pedro Neto that can play as a first 9. Cole Palmer can play also there. So getting Isak now means that the competition will be unhealthy. 3 big names, none wants to be on the bench. You know, Jao Pedro would like to play. Isak would like to play. So I believe the best possible place for him to go in the English Premier League side will be either Manchester United or Liverpool. Because Ekitike can be the second striker. Or they can use him interchangeably with Isak. Then Isak and Ekitike can be the 2 strikers at Liverpool Football Club because Nunes will leave. So that would be a better option. But bringing Isak to Chelsea, where Chelsea have opportunity to, where Chelsea have, Jao Pedro, have the lap. Even McGee, Chelsea is planning to send McGee on loan. So that you don't jam pack the squad and bring so many unhappy faces. They will not be angry. Isak wouldn't be a player who will sign for 120 million and then you keep him on the bench. I think Chelsea are just focused on signing Jorrel, Hato, and Simmons. These are 2 crucial players for Chelsea. Crucial players. Remember, Tyreek George can also play in one of games as first 9. So Enzo Maresca can find solution among different players. Signing Isak, having 3 strikers, and Chelsea still have a plan to send McGee on loan for him to develop in England and return to the squad. Means once you sign Isak, it means there is no more way for him. Not now, not even in the future. You don't understand. So Simmons is a good signing. Sign Simmons. Then probably after Simmons and Hato, Chelsea will now look probably sign Garnacho. Keep an eye on this one so that they will have 2 players in the sense of what's it called in the side of Gittins. So Gittins and Garnacho that side. Even though Simmons can also do the job. And I want to touch a little bit more. When Chelsea fans are saying where will Simmons play? Let me give you one instance. You know, a lot of people are not talking about. Do you know that Enzo Fernandez is being overused at Chelsea? First of all, you need to recognize his limitations. Enzo Fernandez is good. The problem is lack of pace. If you watch, most of the time Enzo Fernandez gives wrong passes. It's as a result of him carrying the ball to run. And once he run, he gasses out quickly. And then before he will raise his head up, he will give wrong pass or, he will become frustrated. Watch his game holistically. He doesn't have that ability to carry the ball on his leg and run and say calm down to pass ball. Enzo is somebody that sits deep. If you watch, one of Enzo's best passes is when he's not carrying the ball to run. He's like standing one place, they give him the ball, he can scan the pitch immediately, see everything, and then make a quick pass. Or the ball comes in the middle when he combines with Caicedo, he can be able to release either the other channel or the other channel. That is his best spot. And then probably when he has the time, he enter the 18-yard box to score. But when you task Enzo to connect, carry the ball from defense or from Chelsea half, run and connect to other. Whenever he makes those runs, it's difficult for him. And then secondly, when he makes those runs and make those mistakes, you see, returning becomes an issue. So what Enzo Maresca is trying to do right now is that Cole Palmer is good, but Chelsea does not have any player like Simmons. Somebody that will carry the ball, very low gravity, hold the ball on his leg, running and dribbling people, while his teammates take position for him to pass the ball to them. What Chelsea will now do is that Xavi Simons will be doing that. Enzo Fernandez will now be free to do his job. His job, simple job of like coming in between the line, receiving the ball from the goalkeeper, connecting the midfield and attack, passing the ball, staying deep to do long pass, see things, control the tempo of the game. Why occasionally he can be able to join the 18-yard box and return without having to. Remember, if you follow me before, I've shown the tactics where Enzo Fernandez will have to go forward. I told you guys, he has the most difficult job at Chelsea and he doesn't have the energy to do it. Now, if you say Caicedo can do it, I have said it before, if you watch my tactics, Caicedo can do it with Lavia, but they don't have the technical security to do it inside the 18-yard box. Like Caicedo can carry the ball, run. Can he make those, little passes in between the lines? Can he be able to be clinical? Because it's one thing to run, it's another thing to gas out after running because you still need to stop, think, pass, look at the player to pass to. So these are the things I'm looking at. That's why I said Simmons will be a game changer for Chelsea. And then for Jorrel Hato, if you're looking at Jorrel Hato, you know that Hato will not give Cucurella rest next season. Chelsea cannot use Cucurella like they use him this season. In fact, Chelsea are lucky. Chelsea are very lucky that Cucurella did not have any kind of negos or hamstring because he's being overused. You can't keep using him in Champions League, Premier League. Now, Hato will give him that rest. Enzo Maresca can rotate, plan with them. And the good thing is that Hato is a player that can also play centre back. If you follow Enzo Maresca, you know that he likes players that play multiple positions. So Hato can play centre back, left centre back, and also play, left back and play it very well. Has the ability to go forward. 19 years, full of energy. Strong, tackling is massive, driving with the ball is great, overlapping will be massive. He'll be able to connect and help, Gittins. Because for a winger, for him to make exploits, there must be that overlap. If you watch the goal Kopama scored against PSG, there is this run Pedro made that took Vitinha away. If you make those runs when a winger is with the ball, you have already taken one player out. The player on the ball can now be able to concentrate, keep his eye on the goal. And this is why I think, signing these two players will be a game changer. Of course, Chelsea will still let some players leave. Nkunku, the end of the road for him. Jackson is not yet 100% sure whether Chelsea want to sell. In fact, Chelsea are not pushing Jackson out. Chelsea are willing to allow Jackson to stay, but it depends on Jackson. Can you fight for your position? Can you prove yourself now that you can fight among the lab and João Pedro? Because the manager have shown that he places more emphasis or trust on these two players. So can you do it? The same thing with Disasi. You're gonna leave Disasi. Sterling also going to leave. In the last couple of hours, we are hearing that Sterling is now attracting interest from Napoli. Napoli, please. Napoli. Antonio Conte, you have worked for Chelsea, please. Come and take Sterling. Take Sterling, please. We beg you. Come immediately. Take Sterling and join him to Napoli. Italy is where experienced players with much experience play. They don't need to run too much. Kevin De Bruyne is there. Lukaku is there. And banking goes. Sterling will cook. Please come and take him. I don't know how much Chelsea. I heard that Chelsea are looking for 20-25 million. Even if it is 15 million, pay and take him. Sterling needs to leave. Chilwell needs to leave. All these players need to leave Chelsea Football Club. But I believe the way Chelsea are planning the squad, I believe there is a better plan. There is a clear idea of how Chelsea wants to play. And then finally, before I go, remember, Sanchez was now said to be the number one. And I told you guys that I saw it coming. There's something people don't understand. You see, that PSG game is the game where Chelsea mindset shift. The manager, the players, there's something that have happened at Chelsea Football Club. A lot of you don't know. Enzo Maresca have not really measured himself against the big sides. If you watch in the Premier League, yes, he lost Arsenal. He didn't lose at home. At the time, people questioned him, can you still win a big team? Yes, he won Manchester United, but, there's this questioning. And, as a human being or everybody, you have self-doubt. He won, Real Betis. People said, Real Betis, come on, Real Betis, this is Conference League, it's not it. Winning that PSG is the game changer. Don't allow anybody to gaslight you as a Chelsea fan. Something gave Enzo Maresca confidence. The team have now confidence in themselves. And that is the first game I saw Enzo Maresca was able to find balance with available players. Now, Reece James in the middle with Caicedo. Enzo Fernandez was now tasked to go ahead. When Chelsea are defending, Chelsea defending 4-4-2. Enzo Fernandez will now be tasked to go ahead, go and join João Pedro in pressing. Kopama returns and stay in the middle. See Chelsea. Look at Chelsea defense. Compare the defending of Chelsea in that game. Compare it to the loss Chelsea had against Manchester City. That Manchester City won Chelsea 3-1 after leading 1-0. Compare it to other times Chelsea are not able to keep clean sheet even after scoring. Look at how Pedro Neto was dogged in defending, joining the back four. Look at Colwill. You can see improvement. Look at Chalobah. Even look at Sanchez. You can see improvement. Look at Malo Gusto. Chelsea, we are rock solid. And still, not about only being rock solid, are not still losing the ability to press. Look at whenever the PSG have the ball, look at Caicedo flying forward. Chelsea trying to close the gap. That was a game changer. I think something have happened. Enzo Maresca have seen the balance. And this is now where Chelsea are now planning for the next season. He tried that formation against Flamengo and he failed. A lot of people came after him. Now, this formation is what he wants to play. See, the way Hakimi is flying forward, that is what Malo Gusto or James, if his feet, will be doing. Then put, Xavi Simons in the pocket of space. Xavi Simons will be doing all these kind of small, things. Enzo Fernandez with Caicedo in the... Chelsea. Champions. will sing this song together. No worry, no worry, no worry. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Remember, if you need football just like I remain your humble, best blog beyond the match. We'll update will still plenty because their Felix will leave all these players, but don't worry, Chelsea will come good. Let's go.